How to write the formula of ionic compounds. So remember, an ionic compound is a compound that's made from a metal and a non-metal reacting together. The metal gives away electrons to get a full outer shell, and the non-metal gains electrons to get a full outer shell. And the easiest way to write this is to recognise there are two different types of organic compounds you're probably going to come across. There are ionic compounds which are made from simple ions, and ionic compounds which are made from compound ions. So ionic compounds which are made from simple ions, ionic compounds which are made from combining either a group 1 metal, a group 2 metal, or a group 3 metal aluminium with either a group 7 halogen, a group 6 element like oxygen, or a group 5 element such as nitrogen. So the metals in group 1 all form an ion with a +1 charge. All the metals in group 2 forms ions with a +2 charge. Aluminium forms an ion with a +3 charge. Everything in group 7 forms an ion with a -1 charge. Oxygen and things in group 6 form an ion with a -2 charge. And nitrogen and things in group 5 form an ion with a -3 charge. So here we have a list of common ions: lithium, sodium, potassium, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, aluminium, nitrogen, oxygen, fluoride, chloride, bromide, iodide. And here's a typical question. What is the formula of magnesium chloride? So what you do is we're going to write down the ions that make up magnesium chloride. So we know that the formula of a magnesium ion is Mg2+. And we know the formula of a chloride ion is Cl-. The next part is we're going to cross down the charges. So we write down Mg and we write down Cl. And what we say is that this 2 here moves down to after the chloride. Like that. And this 1, if you imagine it's 1-, you would write down there. However, because in chemistry we don't write the 1s, we tidy the formula up and we get it as Mg Cl2. So the formula of magnesium chloride is Mg Cl2. These are the compound ions, ions which contain more than one element that you need to learn. So ammonium is NH4+, hydroxide is OH-, sulfate is SO4, 2-, nitrate is NO3-, and carbonate is CO3, 2-. So here are two questions, we'll take each one in turn. What's the formula of magnesium sulfate? And what is the formula of magnesium nitrate? So the formula of magnesium sulfate we're going to work out the same way we worked out as magnesium chloride earlier. So we'll write down the formula of the ion that magnesium makes, which is Mg2+, and sulfate, which we get from the table, is SO4, 2-. We're now going to cross it down. So we're going to cross that 2 down to there and that 2 down to there. So then it will be Mg, green 2. And because the sulfate is a compound ion, we're going to put it in a bracket. So we're going to put a bracket in, and it's going to be SO4, close the brackets, 2. But because in chemistry we want to keep things simple, and these numbers are equal, 2 is the same as 2, it cancels down. So the formula of magnesium sulfate is MgSO4. And the reason why it's MgSO4 or not Mg2SO4 2 is because in chemistry we like to keep things simple. So these 2 are the same as 1 to 1, which is why there's an imaginary 1 there and an imaginary 1 there. For the formula of magnesium nitrate, exactly the same procedure. So it's going to be Mg2+. Nitrate we get from the table is NO3-, i.e. NO3. 1 minus, going to cross the numbers down, so 2 goes there, 1 goes after the magnesium. So it becomes Mg1 brackets NO3 close brackets 2. And we have to put the brackets there around the NO3 because it's a compound ion. So when we clear this up, we remove the 1, because remember in chemistry and formulae we don't write the 1s. It goes to Mg, open the brackets, NO3, close the brackets, 2. So the formula of magnesium nitrate is Mg brackets NO3 close brackets 2.